What's going on, guys? Welcome back to It's Tyler. Today we are in Florida, and I'm going to be visiting the Kennedy Space Center. Let's go do it. Hey guys, voiceover TJ here, and basically I'll just be giving a voiceover for what you are seeing in this video. First, off in the distance is the assembly building for the shuttles and rockets. This is the entrance to the Kennedy Space Center. There's the big sign. There's another sign there. I like that one's better. This is the entrance as you're entering the park. That is the shuttle garden off in the distance. There is another view. Here is the walking entrance, I guess. There's more of it, big NASA globe. This is security as you go through. There's me trying to drive a space capsule with a wheel that is not there. Here are some videos from the gateway, which is the first big building we entered. Lots of cool stuff here. Alright guys, I'm going to stop here to tell you about the 4 different rides there are here at the Gateway. And I'm not going to get into detail because that's a surprise for when you guys come. But they're really fun and I totally recommend them. Let's see, there is 4 different rides and we went on 2 of them, as you're about to see. We went on this Red Planet one and we went on Uncharted Worlds. These were both amazing. Alright guys, so that was the Gateway. Pretty fun experience. The rides were awesome. We're heading to Atlantis next. Alright guys, this next building is Atlantis. This building is huge, and that shuttle you're seeing is humongous. I don't know what they would call that, a shuttle or a spaceship. I kind of get those mixed up, but that is humongous. Here's the entrance to the building, and there's a ground view of the spaceship. It is humongous. Here are some shots from inside of the building, and that is the Atlantis space shuttle that actually flew in space for a very long time. And there's the underside of it where all the panels are. There's over 20,000 panels on there. And here is the inside of the spaceship. Guys, they also had this really cool crawl through an International Space Station. I'm about to talk. Crawling through the International Space Station, guys. Through a glass tunnel. Currently in a glass tunnel 15 feet above. Alright, I'm going to stop here to tell you guys that that glass tunnel was 15 feet above the ground below you. It was very sketchy, but don't worry because it is very strong glass, just letting you know. Alright guys, here's the very awesome slide that they had. There's a view of me going down it. It was actually very fast and it actually made your belly jump just like a roller coaster does because of the kind of hill it had. There's another view and here's me again. I went down this twice. There's me holding the camera. And that's where the astronauts use the bathroom. Here are the wheels that the space shuttle has underneath of it. They're very strong and actually very hard to roll because they're so heavy. Alright guys, we're about to go on the flight simulator. It's said to be pretty terrifying, but I don't know if I can record in this or not, so see you there. Alright guys, I'm going to stop here and tell you that I never rode that ride. I completely chickened out and I don't know why. Yes, your boy chickened out. My mom wrote it and said that it was way easier than she thought it would be, so don't be afraid to go on it like I was. Alright, that is a simulation of landing a space shuttle, and if there is one criticism I will give to the Space Center is that they're interactive, like shuttle landings, dockings, all that. is not very good. Like, I mean, the controllers are kind of hard to work with, and they don't give you any instructions on how to use it, really. So, yeah, that's the only criticism I'll give, though. Here is the humongous gift shop that they have. And here is a Mars rover. This is a very cool model, and it reminds me of like movies that have really cool cars in them. And there is a close-up of the vehicle assembly building. Yes, it is humongous, guys. Yeah, it it is like, it looks small there, but you'll see later a car compared to it. Actually, there it is right there. Look at those buildings to the bottom left compared to it. It is absolutely humongous. And there's actually those gray little slabs on the side are doors that open so that the shuttle can be transported from there to the pad. And actually the shuttle has a huge transport thing that it sits on that moves it to the pad. And the pad is only 4 miles away from the shuttle building station, but it takes the transporter about 7 hours to move it to the actual to the actual landing site, because the transporter only moves at 1 mile per hour. So yeah, and here is the inside of the huge building, and we actually took a bus down here to the Apollo, I guess, museum, because like this is dedicated to Apollo. So many artifacts and just Apollo spaceships here. Time to eat. We're all finished eating. What do you rate the food?
Food was excellent. I had a salad. It was delicious and it wasn't overly expensive. Got an icy, fries, salad, and a soda for $20.
All right, now we're gonna go see. What are we gonna see next?
I'm not sure. Some type of video about Apollos.
This is one of the many theaters at the Apollo site. And this is the dedication to the spaceship Columbia. This is where all the memorials are to the astronauts who sadly died. And this actually is the orange walkway that they took to the spaceship that same day that it lit on fire. So that is very sad. Now this is actually very fascinating. I actually got to touch a rock that was from the moon right here. You couldn't actually see it because of the light, but it was very cool. And that guy, his face, he looked really sad. And here is actually one of the other theaters they have there. This is really fascinating and cool because the Apollo 11 replica dropped from the ceiling and landed on the moon, and there goes the top of it. This is very cool. This is actually the tribute to Columbia and Challenger. Also, as well, very sad what happened. And here is the awesome Mars exhibit. Bunch of cool stuff to do here. Again, interactive stuff that doesn't work amazingly, but it's still fun. There's some replicas of the rovers that are currently on Mars. And yeah, they had a bunch of cool stuff here. Now here at Planet Play, they have the Lego rover, which is very intricate and amazing. This thing is awesome. Here is from the shuttle garden. Here's a shuttle. There's a lot of shuttles there, and actually all of them are real except for the one with the red top on it. There's me in a cockpit. Here's the nature exhibit they have there. Here is the last part of the park. This is actually the Astronauts Hall of Fame. This was very awesome to see. And guys, that actually concluded the, I guess, tour, if you will, of the Kennedy Space Center. I rate this 10 out of 10. It was an awesome experience. Totally recommend coming here. Yeah, it was amazing. If you love space, that's the place for you. A bunch of interactive stuff and a bunch of rides you can ride. so much stuff to do there. We actually even missed some stuff. There was so much stuff to do there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. Ooh, that was loud.